Hello everyone, I'm here to show you a short tutorial on layers and why they're important in Adobe Illustrator. I imported my piece of art here into Illustrator by scanning it. Now I'm going to try to turn it into vector. So what I'm going to do here is just select these quick four circles here. As you can see, each one's going to be a different color. Red, green, blue, and then yellow, specifying that they are separate layers. And this is important too because you want each piece of art to be on its own layer. If you do it all in one layer, it's extremely hard to search through that layer and actually find every single line that is drawn. I made that mistake myself one time and it was a pain. So here I have four different ellipses, each on a separate layer. Fills are off, stroke is on one, and what I'm going to do is try to arrange them so one is on top of each other. So it looks like they're not all clustered together like they are right now and they're overlapping. The middle layer that has like the fan looking style in the middle is going to be the top piece. The one that has the spikes inside that I just turned green is going to be the, now it's copper, is going to be the second layer. The planet looking circle is going to be the third. And the one that looks like a well, like you're staring down a well, is going to be the fourth. So, with that being said, as you can tell, the copper layer is actually overlapping the middle layer, and then I just actually re-overlapped that one and turned it blue. But now I want to get rid of the other two that are kind of intertwined. So what I'm going to do is rearrange the layers according to which order they should be in. So by selecting them, moving them around, as you can see in the Layers tab. So after that's done, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and fill each one in with a specific color and give you an idea of what it's going to look like just filled in. Now if you want to go through and actually do the inner artwork that's in each circle, make sure you're on that layer, and that layer is going to have that specific artwork done inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually uncolor all of them and actually hide those three other separate layers, and we're going to work off the center layer. We're going to fill in a couple of the fans just to give you an idea of what it's going to look like. So let's get those turned off here. By selecting each eyeball, that will actually make the layer just disappear, and if you hit the eyeball again, it'll actually turn it back on. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start with the pen tool. Start at the center, and I'm just going to draw two lines. I'll start with one, and then I'm going to actually curve the line to fit the contour of that fan. Let's see here. Okay. Alright, so we'll try to shape that curve to that line. Oh, I had the fill on. Hang on one sec. Okay, turning the fill off, leaving the stroke on. I'm going to select one more line. I'm only going to do a couple because it really does take some time to get these all perfect. So I don't want to keep you waiting too long, but just give you an idea what it's going to look like when I turn the color back on. Those fans will actually show up. So you can actually do the entire inner workings of every single circle on a specific layer. Make sure they are on layers. Make sure you have that layer selected when doing this as well. If you do start to work on this circle and all of a sudden you are on another layer, you're adding that artwork to that other layer. You have to go in and actually transfer that and drag it, click and drag it, select it all and put it back on the specific layer. So we're turning it all back on now, and they're all going to be arranged according to how I had them arranged before. And we're going to turn the center one back, and I'm going to actually make it green. So bear with me here in a second. And there it is. So that's showing why layers are important. Thank you so much for your time.